What it do, gang, gang? What it do? Hey, what it do, gang, gang? What it do, gang, gang? What to do? Hi guys, to anyone who's new, I go by the name of Tshiamo Ngwenya. How you doing? You're most definitely welcome. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and even share with the relevant people. That's where the enunciation and articulation comes from. Okay, I got it right. Please make sure to do that, guys. We're on a road to 100. I'd really like and appreciate your consistent and support. Regular. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, make me who I am. Hey, hey. As you have seen by the title of this video, I come back with another story time because Tshiamo always had the style, always had some flavors, you know. So guys, you know what? So I didn't really want to talk about this, but one of my friends were like, Tshiamo, remember what happened to you? And I'm like, this is something that is worthy of being shared. So guys, my Matric Dance, right? I was in grade 12. Why am I making it different? But wait, it's an exception for people Balinko grades world, because I feel like it ends at grade 11, but I don't know if they call it as per grades, but I could be wrong. But anyways, that's not what I'm here about. Okay, so guys, my Matric Dance, guys, was a shocker. Like I wish I could go back there and like try to recover and try to revamp or change certain things about what was happening there, but what I can tell you, I didn't enjoy it. So guys, my Matric Dance, everyone is hyped up about the Matric Dance. Everyone is looking at having to look beautiful. Everyone has a vendetta agenda, you know, to yes other children, because I felt like everything that was done at the school, especially with the peers, it was more of a competition as opposed to let's look good and have fun with other people. Like we had people that would say, like, okay, some of the people came. Well, a friend of mine in particular had a dress that came from. Wait, no, a friend of mine had a dress, right? That she said that it was tailor-made, came specifically from Dubai. Darling, like Narinyasana, it was an agenda. So there was I'm trying to recall the outfits, right? And then we had what a shock. Yo guys, yo, this one touched me, right? This one touched me. So this friend of mine, right? This friend of mine came Matric Dance. Do you know that 8-game confidence? She came there looking all good. And guys, okay, here's the thing. The school did allow people to come with dates, right? And I didn't come with a date because I wasn't really out in the open, because you know what, there was a lot of bullying that I had to bear from scrubs and low life people, you know, that were at school. Because I was legit one of the bullied children, as smart as I came. But it is. So yeah guys, I was bullied and I didn't like that. Like it affected me major. Hence even my look, it was more of let's get down and let's just get over and done. Because if I had this personality back at school, it would have been a different scenario. I would be reminiscing back on that event on that was a great experience. I'm glad I went there. Like it was. But you will get it. We'll understand as I go on, right? So my outfit was, I was wearing a tuxedo. I still have it, but I it no longer fits because the sis has gained weight, you know. So yeah, it was basically that. And then on top of that, I was wearing, my friend called them kick and poppers. The level of disrespect. Do you know those sharp Nunuza shoes? My dad obviously was the one that was behind the dress code, and he's the one that is paying. So obviously I didn't have that much of a choice in terms of what I wanted, because my dad is a typical cultural man, you know. But now obviously now he has accepted certain things. He has to adjust because what sis can afford himself. How you doing? So yes guys, you know, and I'm seeing that it's different with the early gators, because with them they are able like to, you know, to flourish, to blossom quickly. And Bona digidanyisa mantsisinyana lababona mar like banaba, especially these new ones. Yes, I've seen one Matric Dance, they were like so scrumptious, and I'm out here thinking, Tshiamo, look at what you missed out on. Like, guys, anyone who still has to go to Matric Dance. I know now it's a pandemic, chances are they're not gonna do it, but please extend an invite. I'll just cover for the outfits. Just be one though. So back to the event that happened. So we are allowed to bring dates, and one particular friend of mine came through. Look at sculptures on a game boy on a confidence. Cheapy. Yeah, she enters the date of the moment. The guy is wearing the same outfit, guys. Shockerizer. Like, she's wearing the same outfit, girl. Like, was so disheartened, guys. And you know how that rolls. People start comparing. People start doing the I thing. I'm like, shit. That's why I prefer tailor-made clothes. But let's not like it. I mean, it's Mula Hunty. So yeah, guys. So an event. There was no alcohol right there. You know, it was a nice event, formal event. Not nice because okay. Fast forward. So now I didn't know about certain things that were supposed to go or happen there, and I felt like there was a lot of favoritism that happened at school in terms of who had to control what or who had to try and, you know, conduct certain things. Because now it was a shocker for me. Number one, I didn't know that there will be certificates issued. I'm talking about low grade certificates, or I can't even say awards because it was an insult to me, you know. Like, they gave us papers with our names on, and marking pen or pen pencil or what, I don't know. And then they wrote that Tshiamo for great something like great personality to great performer, something character along those lines of being an artistry, something that I'm already am, something, you know, being a creative, something that I'm already am. So I guess it didn't really go to waste. So they did those things, and before I could go and accept mine, well, you didn't have to, you know, say speech or something like that. Guys, didn't I activate my bad bitch mode in that given moment because I was pissed by this. By this girl. Guys, I love foreigners because I have a foreigner friend. But that girl, I'm gonna mention you too. Shaylu Unkralaham. Like, that girl, I really have to do a one-on-one sit down with her because I'd like to understand why did he actually have to go to such extremes. So guys, I'm sitting, like, we're sharing a table, right? We didn't have a choice to choose who we would like to sit with. So in that table, we have like our name tags put on the table there, you know, Tshiamo, that's a setup, right? And then we also have like a teacher's table. It's different tables in that place, which was pretty expensive. So guys, the food was great. I won't lie. Catering team, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. But how the whole event was handled, it was poorly done. Like, it was poorly done. Like, I was so embarrassed by the whole thing. Okay, cool. So guys, okay, cool, guys. So this girl now, she's sitting opposite to my table, right? She's sitting there with a friend, and I'm seeing that these people are actually discussing me. How did I realize that? Guys, I can read lips, and if you constantly keep on looking at me, I know what you're talking about me. Like, it's a given. I feel like we've grown to be going all forth back, and, you know, come correct. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. If you want to talk about me, so be it, but make it obvious that, listen, I'm talking about you. Do not come at me sideways. So this dude of a person, my neighbors are around. Oh, nice. Oh, just what I need. Okay, just what I need. Shit. So I'm seeing that she's discussing me. So I get pissed. Then I get up from the table, right? I go and tell the principal. The principal's like, no, Tshiamo, calm down. It's going to be right. You know, just trying to ignore. How can you ignore someone who's trying to spoil your evening? Okay, cool. The whole event was being fast forwarded because, you know, because people were looking at having to go to the after party. The plan was that in initially it wasn't the plan to go to the after party, but I couldn't bear the thought of having to wait outside the hotel for my father to come collect me. And looking at the time, it was around, I think, 12 or 1. Well, 12, because everyone was rushing out. So this is the part that really disturbed me, right? Hey, guys. So now I realized that these VIP kids, they decided that they're going to have their own specific transport. Rather, we were placed in a quantum. A friend of mine volunteered that he's going to pay for me, and then Mina, I'll reimburse him, right? That was an agreement. I didn't have a problem. Here's the thing. I didn't have change in clothes because my plan was not to go to the after party. And my family were very strict at the time, right? So cool. He borrowed me his t-shirt. Do you say he lent me his t-shirt, and then I wore the t-shirt, went there with my shabnuduza to add the formal pants, guys. The embarrassment. Obviously that club didn't allow guys to wear shirts. I don't know, maybe they have a history of guys having to, so, you know, twitch out their junk and play around, because it was actually, I think, my first time having to go to a club, guys. Things that are happening there. No, people were wilding. But I wasn't fully happy because a friend of mine that I wanted to go, he's gay. He was unable to go given the reason that obviously it wasn't part of his budget. And over that, the parents are also strict. But we're grateful for such parents, because look at us today. Yo, barapone. But anyways, guys, I am aware that my eyes are red. Please excuse that, guys. I was wrestling these lashes, but that's a story for another day. I'll tell you about that because wow, go. So back to the club. We groovy. I'm like, I spot and I see, there in the balcony, there are people sniffing cocaine. I'm like, hey, this club is wilding. I'm like, yo. So the event goes, I try to move, guys. People are actually stepping on my bloody shoes, guys. Chicken Boboze, administration are being stepped on, guys. Gario stampede buckets and Budibuak and Nike sites and eggs. Hey! I was being stepped on, guys. I barely moved. I barely even had a drink. I didn't drink. I don't recall drinking. I was still a good boy, right? Well, I'm still a good boy, but I was more of a low-key kind of, So, the girls, obviously we had the good dressed, best dressed, according as per observation. I don't recall if they did any award where they actually said who was wearing best or good. I can't remember most of the things because I was in my own zone, or rather pissed over those two skanks that were busy on about with my name or whatever that was happening with me. But I didn't have makeup, unfortunately. Like, guys, I'm gonna try to find that picture. Like, I'm definitely gonna try to find that picture so that y'all can see. So it wasn't quite a great experience. Then so what had happened at the end, I ended up having to, so now we're proceeding out because now the club was about to close. This club was at 4 ways, that I remember very well. Cool. Those rich kids, let's jail. How? They don't have transport. Now they're forcing to fit in our quantum. I'm like, look at cover. Ha, guys, you know what? If there's ever one thing, or one of the things that I actually realized, having been in high school, right? It was that people carry around fake personalities, and people will do just about or stoop to any level to try and fit in, and it's really disheartening, guys. You know what? It's really disheartening. I was viewed as one of those kids who are like, teacher's pet, down, okay, fun when he can. I wasn't that much of a unpopular, and I think people that got that kind of attention were people whom obviously, like, they came back from great financial backgrounds, because we had like one specific girl who came from, she's a Congolese, she came from what is it, French, I don't know, but yeah, those people were pretty rich, so she could really keep company. But I think we all know how can you survive such company given that, anyways. So guys, we proceeded out. I had to, unfortunately, our bags, we had asked our teacher to take our bags because pickpocket is still it's still heavy like that, bros. And there's this guy that stole my bag, and I hope you see this video. You can't. This guy stole my bag, and that time I was writing exams. I found my bag. Actually, I found my things inside the bin. Inside, I found like my stationery and books inside the bin, but my new bag was gone, guys. That stupid guy took my bag. What is it? What's this? It was this kind of bag, but it was like 2 colors. What's this brand? Red Mountain. Yes, Red Mountain, guys. And then this guy has the audacity of having to come the next day, right? With the same bag, actually 2 days after. And I did try and reported him, and they asked me if I marked it. I remember I had a slight scratch on it, which was an accidental marking, and I pointed that out. I was like, he denied everything, guys. Yo, he film is for the movie. So now, sorry, I had to digress a bit, right? Coming back. So now I'm panicking, guys. I have to go home, guys. I'm panicking. I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, my dad is gonna kill me, guys. My friend is like, okay, let me take you out, let's go uloja breakfast at least while you're trying to calm down your nerves, because you really do not look good. Viewer, thank you, sis. And she's the one that actually encouraged me to talk about this, guys. Your film is for the movie, guys. So now me and my sharp nunuza, imagine me having to go inside the school so that I can go and collect my bag, and everyone there, everyone who went to collect their books, they had already changed to the after party outfits, right? I mean, I was the only one in my kick and papa shop nunuza and a nice, you know, normal casual top. And then so I went, got my bag, and my friend was like, okay, let me take you to McD. Got me a light breakfast, and I had to proceed home, guys. Going home, didn't I knock and had one leg, one sharp news by the door in case my dad has to go all aggressive. My dad literally said this, I hope I sound like him. Was like, mina ngithandi umntwana ongidelelayo, angithandi umntwana ongana i-direction. Tshiamo akwa-right masipa aho. My heart dropped, guys. I'm like, okay, what is happening after this? I'm like, okay, because my dad has a history. Like, my dad, he's a short-tempered guy. Like, literally anything was possible. And one of the scariest part with that, should it happen that he gets up, because he's quite a big man, right? Should it happen that he gets up, my only concern was not him having to beat me. My main concern was if he tripped and fell on top of me. Guys, woo! Ugofa is to die. Yo, ningai shona. So I was scared over that, but yeah, obviously I got to give viewer the update to say that, listen girl, I made it home safe. They did reprimand me, and I understood, because I mean, it's a case of concern. But here's the thing, it's not like I was a person that just decided to, you know, turn off my phone. I did communicate with my mom. My mom was pretty much understanding about the whole thing. I mean, I'm still a teenager, I need to experience, but my mom was like, Nana, please be safe. And I truly appreciate that about my mom. I love you, mom. I love you so much. Okay, I love you. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know I tried to put 1 and 7 together, but I hope you make meaning of whatever that I was saying, guys. I love you, Kaloratola. Love. See you on the next. Okay, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Literally, we're on a road on 100, right? Thank you for your support. Bye.